Well guys, welcome back to the channel and to this unboxing video of the Revell Vought F4U-4 Corsair. So nice artwork, skill level 3, 172 scale. It's got 65 parts and the code is 03955. So that's what you get on the back. You get different languages there. I suppose the main language being German as well, but you've got your list of paints there as well, CAD images too, and you've got the Revell website there on the back. So let's get this on open, shall we? Let's get this on open, shall we? Right, let's have a look. Right, side opening box. We have a bag of sprues. There we go. I'll get them open in a moment. And you've got sets of instructions there as well. It's in a booklet form as well. Let's get this out of the way from it. And it's just telling you what to do in terms of what you should be doing as well. So it's also got the list of tools that you'll need as well. So I will have all of that, and so yeah. And again, oh, hang on, what was it? One set of decals as well. And they're Revell's own decals as well. So we'll just put them to one side for the minute. And you got safety advice as well, and so they can go aside. You got a sprue map as well, which is something FX don't really do, but so it looks as if, according to this, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sprues, 6 frames. And it, yeah, so 6 frames, and it's also got the instructions are in full color as well. It looks as if don't know if the I don't know what these letters mean. I'm assuming that the the lettering is all to do with the paint. So so anyway, looks as if we're going to be building up the control panel and the cockpit area first to start with, and then we're moving on to putting the fuselage together, and then the wings, and then the fuselage will go together, put that on top of the wings. and then you'll be putting on your rudders and your elevators, and this is all to do with the engine, and that in turn goes onto the front. Okay, and then you've got engine seems to be the cockpit cover as well, and then you've got some other parts here as well. Step 16 as well. 17 you put I've got you. Now this is all to do with the tail wheel. This is also to do with the tail wheel, and then you're actually putting on the tail wheel, putting together the tail wheel. And these are the stand corrected. This is all to do with the undercarriage. And then you'll be putting on the undercarriage. Then you'll be attaching the undercarriage to the wings, and then you'll be putting all of that together. So and then you'll be putting whatever these are. I think they might be, I'm not sure if they're bombs or drop tanks or whatever. And then you'll be putting on the wheel covers, and then you put the clear parts on, and then in this bit here you put you'll be putting on the propeller. And this is your colour call out and decal scheme as well. So it looks as if it's going to be a dark blue colour all round. So there you go. So I've got some blue. I'll probably use Vallejo blue for this. Okay, so but according to the paint and all that, it's Revell number 350. But I'll see what I've got, but it looks as if I might have to use a bit of Vallejo blue for this. Okay. Right, let's get the sprues out. So this is frame E. This is the clear parts. Okay, and I think that's a bit of flash on there, but that can be cut off anyway. And so there you go. That's the clear part. So that's frame E, right? And I'm going to put them back into a bag because I don't. I'm going to put them into my safe parts bag. There you go. They're in there, so that they don't get scratched. Okay, so this is frame A, and got one half of the fuselage there. And looks as if you've got the undercarriage here as well, and the bit there for the propeller as well, the propeller spinner. But look as if you've got the, where my finger is, you've got the undercarriage here, and the wheel well doors as well. You got the back part of the engine there as well, and you got other bits and pieces as well. But you got the upper half of the wings, and as I say, you got one half of the fuselage which will have the cockpit in as well, which will have the cockpit around about there somewhere, I think, and then your engine will go in here. Okay, so that's frame A. Okay guys, we'll get that out of the way. Okay, this is frame B, and you can see here we've got bits to do with the engine and the propeller. So I can't see any flash on there. It's all very well presented. You got your cowling open here, and you got your cowling closed on this one, and then you've got your front part here, which basically goes on the end of the on the end of the front, basically. You've got bits here, these bits here go on the so you've got a choice there of what you want to put on, whether if you want to have these bits open here or have them closed. I don't know what I'm going to do, so I'll have a look and see what there is. I'll have a look in the instructions and see what they want me to put on. Okay, so so there you go, that is frame B. Okay, you've got frames C and D here, all rolled into one. This one is frame D, and this is frame C. Okay, so frame C's got all the bombs on it, and frame D has got the undercarriage wheels and the fuel drop tanks. I think that's what I'm assuming that's what they are. I'm assuming that's what they are. Okay. So there you go. Again, I can't see any flash. These are pretty good. These are pretty good going. Looks as if the wheels might be weighted down a bit, but can't tell. They look as if they are. Okay. And it looks as if I'm gonna say fuel tanks anyway, because that's so drop down fuel tanks. They look as if they've got a little gap there for them to be for them to be going on. Okay, looks as if they'll have some sort of attachment for them to be attached to the plane. Okay, so that's frames C and D. Okay guys, well this is the final sprue, final frame, and this is frame F. This is the one that's got the main part of the engine on, and it's also got the other half of the fuselage and the lower wings, and also a few other bits and pieces that can go in as well. And so yeah, you got the control panel here. You got your elevators. You got your tail wheel here, which has got its grappling hook for when it comes into land, because the aircraft was designed to come off an aircraft carrier. And so yeah, so you got your engine here. You got your rudder as well, but or rudder stroke wingtips, I think. I might be wrong, but we'll see how see what the purpose of them are. And so yeah, that's frame F. Okay, and we'll be starting that. We'll be starting the build on Wednesday, as part of Wednesday's video. Okay, so there we go. That's frame F. Okay, we're on to the decals now, and well, there's a lot of them to go on. And you can see here, look, if we just go up here, yeah, there we go, it's focused now. Jacksonville, you got a load of markings here as well for the US Navy. Notice that they've got decals for the if I just go up here for a minute, there you go. You can just see the decals there for the seat belts. So there we go. You can see that these are Revell's own decals. And there we go. These are very, very crisp, I'd say. Very well presented. Okay, there we go, and I'll just come back out again. There we go. Well guys, that is it for this video, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to building this. It still makes a bit of a change from doing AFX anyway, so yeah, because I mean the C-47 Skytrain, well, that was an Isolari kit, and most of my collection is actually made up of AFX kits anyway. But looking at the Millennium Falcon that I've got over on my shelf there, it's that was a Revell kit, and you may remember me doing that. So anyway, so yeah, really look forward to building this one. So anyway, join me on Wednesday for part 1. Okay, I don't know how many parts there are. There are going to be for this build series, but so yeah, yeah, so join me on Wednesday for that. So if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, why don't you? And comment, share and subscribe as well. It's free to subscribe, and it also gets me nearer the possibility of starting a fan club, shall we say, about with channel memberships and so on and so forth. So okay, so thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.